Okay, welcome everyone. I'm going to show you how to polish a feed ramp on a Walther PPK S stainless steel. And what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at it, and it's got a lot of machine marks in it, and the machine marks that are in this Walther are horizontal machine marks. It looks really bad. See if we can get a good close-up of it. Anyway, you can see this part here is the ramp, and this is what we're going to polish. And unfortunate on this model, or all the Walthers that is that I know of, the PPKs, you cannot get the barrel out, and you can see the throat part of the barrel. So you cannot get a tool in here to actually smooth this down. You can get a polishing cloth nap in there to do that, but you can't get a polishing tool in there. So what we're going to do is to polish this ramp, this area in here. I'm going to get some 600 grit sandpaper on that, make some little about 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch squares or 3/8 by 3/8 squares. We're going to put it on the end of an eraser, and we're going to polish it with that. And that will take those horizontal machining marks out. Then we'll take a polishing nap and we'll polish it up, and guarantee you can see the color of your eyes in it. Alrighty, first of all, we'll get us some 600 grit wet and dry, and we'll cut it up into little pieces. And folks, you can't do this in 5 or 10 minutes. This takes about an hour and a half, so don't get in a hurry. Just get a pencil and get a war eraser, or take your bench grinder and round it like so, and then pick your gun up like so, and lay this piece, of course with the grit down, on the ramp. And then you take your pencil, lay the gun down, try to get as comfortable as you can. You can do it either way you want to do it, and come in there and go back and forth with it. And that's 600 grit paper, and all you're doing is just taking off those machine marks. You're not changing the configuration of the ramp. You definitely don't want to do that, or your gun will be worthless. This takes a real long time. When you first start out, you can feel the paper grit, and that means it's cutting. And after you keep going with it a while, it'll get real smooth, and then change out your paper. And what I'm doing is I'm going up and down the ramp like so, and then over to the sides, just getting it all good. And then you can plop the paper out. You can see where I've been sanding on it. It's real hard to tell, but I got a long way to go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause this video, and I'm going to keep sanding away, and I'll come back. I've been sanding away about 10 minutes or so, and I've gone through about 5 little pieces of paper. And believe it or not, my hand's getting tired, but we're starting to see a little bit improvement. Like I say, the scratches were, or machine marks actually, what they are, were what I call quite deep, maybe 1/1000th of an inch or so. But it'll feel like they're craters when you're sanding them with 600 paper. Say you want to place the paper right in there on the ramp. I prefer to do it this way. It seems like it's a little more comfortable. Like you just, it's very boring, very monotonous. If you stay with it, like I said, probably about hour and a half maybe for the whole job. I'm not sure what a gunsmith would charge for this. but I do know it makes a world of difference in your Walther. If you have any jamming problems, it's really makes it easy for that head of that bullet to ride up that ramp. That piece is about to, you can see he's about to lose his grip. So we'll cut some more pieces. Lay it down there on the ramp and start back to your sanding. Sometimes you may want to push the extractor over just a little bit, get that out of the way. You really don't want to grind on that. Make sure it's towards the outside, push it over towards the outside of the gun. Some of the Walthers I'll take and jam a little toothpick in there. I don't have to use my thumb. And you just sand away. Very, very boring job, but like I say, it's much worthwhile. And don't worry about your sandpaper if it gets on the throat. Won't make any difference because the little wool polishing nap that we use, it polishes it right out. Alrighty, we're back again, and I've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 11 little pieces of paper, and it's gone a lot faster than I anticipated. So what we do, we take your cleaning cloths, blue cleaning cloths. I got it at local Walmart. You can see how nasty that is, but kind of wipe this down and look at it, and it looks pretty good. See if you can see that. All my marks are, instead of horizontal, what little bit you can see in there is just kind of a gray, a light gray, and they run with the barrel of vertical marks. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our air compressor, air chuck, we need to blow it out. Okay, then we're going to take our Dremel tool with a little cotton nap. It's a little cylindrical nap, and if you guys want to know where I purchased these at, I don't mind it. You can't, you really use a round one. Some of the guys can try to use a round one. It's impossible. You want to get the little cylindrical types. This rouge I'm using is a white rouge. Go ahead and turn it on wide open. All this is a polishing cotton nap, and this is your regular white polishing compound. Some people prefer to use a red. Doesn't really matter, the white or the red. I prefer the white. I used to do stainless steel work, and the white was the finishing one. But anyway, as you can see, a substantial difference. It's unbelievable. I hadn't even cleaned it. Yeah, you can see the color of this pencil in there. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Look at that, beautiful. We'll wipe it out good and take it. Best thing to do is take it outside and see if you see any marks in it. This one's just near about perfect. Looks like a mirror. If you have any more marks in it, just lightly put your little pieces back and go back and forth, and kind of stay centered up in the ramp and do the process. But after this, when you get it where you like it and get it nice and polished up, make sure you give your gun a thorough cleaning, because you want to get all the compound out of your gun. So I'm sure you guys probably use your own type cleaner or Hoppy's 9 or whatever. Okay, I sure have enjoyed it. Thank you.